Hello and welcome back. My name is Dr. Cheryl Lentz, owner of the Refractive Thinker Press. Today our focus is on tips for graduate writing, a review of writing in the APA style format with regard to common errors. A sample title page and first page are included in my WordPress blog. Feel free to download so that we can talk about this as I refer back to it often in the video. First of all, we want to look at your title page. Be sure to follow the APA title template for a title page to include your running head. Only 50 characters are used, and they're used in the header, and they are also put in capital letters. Be sure to include your title again on your first page of content. Be sure to use Times New Roman 12 pitch font throughout your paper. Be sure to double space. Include double spaces between the end of each sentence before the beginning of the next. Be sure to use only authors' last names within your writing to avoid gender bias. For in-paper citations, be sure to use the word "and" within the narrative format of your writing and include the ampersand symbol within the paraphrase citation. That example is posted in the transcript of the blog. Remember that the website address is only used on your reference list. A website address is not used for in-paper citation. Use either the author's last name or the titles in quote marks. Be sure to include page numbers and beginning and end quote marks for your direct quotes. Be sure to use page numbers for books, P.1, multiple page numbers, PP. 89 through 90, and paragraph numbers, not the symbols, for websites, such as PARA.1. Be sure to use the appropriate format for quotes, 40 words or more. Indent them, remove the quote marks, and the period is placed at the end of the quote, not after a citation as within the narrative format. Avoid beginning or ending your paragraph with a quote. Remember that quotes are to support, not substitute for your writing. Begin with your original writing to state your argument, and then offer a summation statement after your quote to ensure that your reader comes to your intended conclusion. Avoid including a paraphrase citation at the end of every paragraph as well. Each citation would be included at the end of each sentence as applicable. Be sure to avoid source bias by only using one source for your paper. At the graduate level, 2 to 3 sources beyond your course textbooks are expected for a more comprehensive analysis. For more tips on effective academic writing, please visit me at my blog for these transcripts of these videos at www.refractivethinker.com/WordPress. Thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Dr. Cheryl Lentz, and I hope you find these suggestions within this video helpful. Good luck to you in your academic writing pursuits. Bye now.